Welcome back, everybody. EVER-TASTIC giving you another exciting episode for more of the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD on the Nintendo Switch. So we just got here at the end of Dan's second flame and are going to hand our Master Sword, which we last pick off at the Fire Sanctuary, and then we took out the this nasty Demon Lord character named Girahim the other day, and of course it wasn't half bad. I mean, we've been taking him out since the beginning of the temple, since we explored foreign woods. But that's alright, because it turns out, because we got here, it's plenty more stuff there to go around. So, as we go ahead and start examining this stashy bird, so we're going to take back up to the sky, because we were supposed to go ahead and move on back to the ground seal. It's where we need to be. And we were supposed to go and use the Master Sword to open the way to the Gate of Time, just to go and search for this Zelda that we were searching for. So, let's just go ahead and take us above the sky. And of course, we were supposed to go and move on back to the foreign woods. Not foreign wood. What is it? Okay, well, my mistake. Well, forgive me if I'm not saying anything right. So we were supposed to go to the ground seal is where we at. So that is the elder and the old elder, I mean, and the one named Groose, the bully that just started off by following us. So we're gonna go ahead and continue by following where the light is shown, where it's touching the ground of the clouds. So we'll just go ahead and wait until our feather started increasing. And you know what? My headphones are getting pretty loud on my ears. Well, I just even couldn't think to what I'm talking about. So let me just go ahead and well, you don't have to worry what I'm just saying. Well, I'm just turning my the volume down on my headsets. Alright, so moving on. So we're gonna go ahead and move on back to the sealed grounds. This is where we need to be. So let's go ahead and descend that area. And here we go. So we're about to take the dive way further back to this road. Oh, and of course, because you can see, because this whole entire train track. Because Groose have done an amazing good job on this. It's a tracking system or whatsoever it's coming from. But apparently, this can be a fun challenge to whatever is about to come up. So we're gonna go ahead and move way further back down to this row. And of course, this is where we begin, because we go ahead and push this ginormous door. Okay, so talking to the old one. Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt. The sacred flame I have purified of its blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see if that same great power now flowing through you and by the sword you carried. Come, Link, you must now open the Gate of Time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the Gate of the Time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate of your sword power. Okay, talking to the Groose. Yo, Link, saw the rail track I put up outside there? What is for? Duh. Oh, you'll see before long. Alright then. So, let's go ahead and stand next to what the great old one said. Whoa! No, I fear the seal had given away once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish that had not happened, but there was no other way to open up the gate. So it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on! This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of a TV doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to the old one, and once we get back outside, we'll figure out what this ground shaking is happening outside. So the beast is now awakening from its slumber. Link, you must seal the beast away once more. Alright then, So let's just be moving back outside. So we already heard what's happening, and what's all this ground is shaking, and of course we hear what Groose is talking about. Hey Link! Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Groose-nator. Leave you speechless, doesn't it? That only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the defenses cluttering out of the area out of the way, but I laid down rails for her to run on. I'll by myself, of course. I don't know what that came over me. I had no clue that I have the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shot, and I'll put it or hurt it on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are. You're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on, though. That monster will show up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Okay then. So let's just go ahead and take a dive. Well, it doesn't have to be like some fancy dive that we have to go ahead and spread our wings. So we're gonna go ahead and mess around with this curse that's about to fall into darkness. So what we prevail is another of its rematch with the Imprison. Yeah, so the Imprison is about to rise. So this Imprison is got some few upgrades going on there, which is where he grows an arm now. All right, here we go. So this is back to back with more of this Imprison. Look at that! Seems like our ugly friend grew himself a pair of hands. A great timing. I hope it knows how to catch because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Okay then. So first things first, you want to go in and get between the toes. So the toe is our only priority, just to get it to slow down. So he was going to literally squash me like pancake. So that is something that you had to avoid. Hold on, could you at least hold still, please? Thank you. Okay, let's just go around the toes. Okay, so now he's about to get ready to climb up to the next steep hill or whatsoever. So you're gonna climb on the next mountain. Hey Link, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If that flabby stack of teeth and try to climb to the wall, I can blast it off from here with the bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with X. Alright, can do. I got your back, Groose. I got your back. Okay, so you go ahead and press an S. Hold on. Let me get the toes first. Okay, the last toe. Okay, and if you want to call in, hold on. So we don't have to call in Groose just yet because we just got the toes already. That's already checked off. And now what we see what the Imprison just do because he literally just go and lay down. So we can go for the upper slash of a Master Sword. And that is our first phase. So now he's gonna go move on to the second phase, which is going to get a little bit tougher now. So he's about to go ahead and start by growing another stone in his nose, and he's gonna keep on growing more of his toenails. So let's go and get after it. So come on, will this thing stop stumping me? Okay, so we need to get between the toes. Okay, so I can keep getting some more hearts. Okay, so it's just getting up pretty quick, bro. Okay, my shield about to break. I cannot keep up like this. Oh, come on. How can I not keep up? I cannot see. Okay, so now you're about to go back to climbing. Okay, so you're gonna climb on that wall up there and reach up to the ledge. Okay, let's hurry up and get the toes. Alright, come on, keep going, keep going. Okay, so we got the toes, so let's get the upper row. Okay, so we can call in Groose again. So alright, it's time for Groose to explode into action. Adjust the machine position with L and aim at your target. Once you finish aiming, press the ZR to launch a bomb. If it hits her, you'll stun the scaly sucker. If you forget your controls, press the right D stick anytime you're in control of the Groose to review the basics. Alright, can do. So we got here the perfect target to fire the Imprison. So that get him to stop climbing up the ledge. Aha, she packs a mean puncher, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love with the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb. So keep beating on Big Ugly until I give you the signal. Okay then. So let's get between the toes. Okay, so I get the feeling that was his last toe. Okay, so we were supposed to go and move around him. So let's go back to this. So I think we were supposed to hurry up before he gets back up. So, okay, I'm gonna get that stamina fruit. Okay, so we're gonna keep getting this roll. So we gotta hurry. All right, so that's 3 hits of the top of his nose. So now he's gonna go ahead and lay down on his belly and start by slithering. Okay, so now we have not gotten the signal from Groose yet, so he's still reloading, so it's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna try to see if I can cut the corner of him. Okay, so he's getting up pretty quick. So is he ever gonna get up? Okay, so he's gonna get back on his feet now. So he's gonna go ahead and pop that stone in his nose, above his head, I mean. Because his the nose resembles the part of his weakness. So let's go ahead and get the toes. Okay, it's light because we have to go ahead and clip his toenails for some reason. Okay, that's fine. I'm just making that quite joke up. Okay, so he's just getting up pretty quick now. Okay, so we just took down the left toe. Okay, so now I don't know why I'm being so tired and all. Okay, so we almost have him. Come on. Can I please get your toenails? Please? Can you stop moving? It's just so frustrating because you just cannot stop moving. Come on. I can't let you win. Okay, you know what? Come on, Groose, do something. Come on. Get it to stop moving. Calm down, you monster. Stop moving. Let me get your toes. Oh my God, would you just stop moving? I'm so close. Why would she not stop moving so much? Come on. Whoa, hold on. Okay, this is bad. We need to get the toe. Come on! Would you hold still? It's so close! Stop him! Don't let him... He needs to stop moving so much. He needs to stop moving so much. Come on. Can I please get your toenails? Alright, stop moving. Jeez, that is so annoying. Okay, so let's go ahead and be quick about this. So you're gonna get up any minute now. Oh, come on. Get up, come on. Okay, so we gotta hurry up. Come on, Lynn. Quit goofing around. Hurry. Come on. Come on, go, 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 go. Jeez, finally. That was close. Oh my gosh. I was scared at the moment because he was going to quickly get up. So he's not going to study up, okay? He's going to literally die. That was a tough fight, okay? But it was pretty rough, though. But there we go. We finally defeated the Imprison. So that's done. So we just go ahead and destroy his leg, destroy his arms, and that's it. So now the curse is finally broken. So we just destroyed the Imprison, and now here we go. So everything is just splattered all over the place. So now that you can see, because that stone is already sealed, placed under the ground. So that we see that floating in the mist. Now Link, strike the ceiling spider with the Skyward Striker and restore the seal quickly. Alright, so let me go ahead and get this stamina fruit, and then we'll go right after it. So let's hurry this up. Okay, this is it. So let's go ahead and raise our Skyward Striker bars. Okay, so now that we see here, so we can go ahead and look at this symbol real quick. Okay, so we have to go ahead and slash the symbol of it. Okay, so it's more like when you're playing Guardian Signs on the DS since the game first releases. Because I remember I was playing Pokemon Ranger Guardian Sign since a while back. Because that's the reference. Well, you get the idea because it's like Guardian Sign when you go ahead and summon legendary Pokemon like Raikou, etc. Well, you know what? Let's not talk about Pokemon Ranger right now. Let's just go ahead and read the dialogue for Groose. What he's saying. Nice work there, Link. Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to defend Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Alright, so let's go and take our way back sky high. So we were supposed to go right ahead and open the way to the gate of time. So as you can see, cause I'm a little low out of health now. So let's see. I'm gonna go for my beetle. Okay, so I'm trying to get it to stop the noise. So let's go and get as many hearts as we can. So there's a couple of these hearts in the area. So we have here at the stamina beetle, we can go a bit more faster. Okay, so we can go and cancel that and get more hearts. Okay, so we're just trying to stop the heart beating from making so much noise. Okay, so yeah, I kind of like get the future already because I was pretty quick on my feet just to go and do the roll while we go to some of the places that we visited the other day. So I just it's much quicker to the roll because it's more stuff for fun. So let's get all the hearts we need. Okay, so actually I should have enough hearts by now. So let's just let's get to this door. Okay, so we're gonna try this Skyward Strike again because I already knew already because we have finished our task just to go defeat another of this Imprison. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh, you give me too much credit, Grandy. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is that you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There's much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of evil we face. When you pass through the gate of time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bond that confines it. Such it is an awesome power. We must destroy the source or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward strike. Come on already, try to the sword of joys with that secret force stuff Granny was talking about and zap at the gate of time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Link, go to the gate. Alright then, so let's just go do what Granny says. So all you just do is just charge with the Skyward strike. And there we have it. So looking at this opening cutscene. So we can tell about these ancient texts that we're seeing, because that go and form it into a pixel. Yeah, well, I'm getting some PlayStation vibe going on there. Okay. Yeah, because you can tell because it's just spinning around in a cycle. I see. Yeah, because it's a pretty cool mechanic just around. You can see about all of these cubes that connect each other because they're just pixelizing. And that, my friends, is how we go and open the way to the gate of time. Okay, it's a job well done. Interesting. All right. I think this is it. We're ready to move on to the time. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you in a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the path to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspected, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Alright then. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster does not know when to quit, and Granny here keep yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for my old girl? And you know what? Yeah. You just go and take a piece out of here, my dude. Nah, forget about me. Oh, nah, forget about it. Okay. Well, sorry, I was spoke to reread that last sentence there. My bad. When you see Zelda, tell her I say, what's up? Okay, Groose, I like your spirit there. That's what's happening. Okay, so here we go. So we're ready to step into the gate of time, but well, wait a minute, nope, not so fast. So we're just taking a pause, and we have to go ahead and touch the portal. Dang, that looks pretty sick. Never gonna lie. Yeah, because these mechanics are looking a lot cooler in the HD version. But yeah, that looks pretty sick. Okay, so we're just running into this to the sealed gate of time. Okay, so we're in the Temple of Hylia is where we at. Okay, so now there's Emperor. Hey. So he's just waiting to discuss us. So at last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And a little time had passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era and in an instant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great door behind you. Okay, so now that you see that the light is touching the ground, so it is better that the person you risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and step further to the light. You come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Pub filled you in on everything. We traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wonder inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as the Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in the Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. Alright, Zelda, go and explain the tale of what just happened. Of the old tales of history of Hylian Night. So the old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They call it the Triforce. It's his effort to make the world his own demise, readied in a massive army of monsters for war. He suited to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feel for her people. She used her power to send both of them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of her people, and time that came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the demon king had imprisoned it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia has suffered grave injuries in her battle with the demon king. She knew that if he broke her free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the demon king were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of his land. In order to put an end to the demon king, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created fire. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose to assist her chosen hero of his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice as you have lightly guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope for the goddess that gave up her divine power in her immortal form. You'll probably figure it out, but by now, have you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal, which may make you naive. But the day of the ceremony, Girahim, a tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statue located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them, all input and agent of the goddess led me here to the past. All of this is a part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even if his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allowed him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisoned him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as it can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that highly rare that I created so long ago, and I keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life return to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created the fire and the great blade as she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against the demise in the monstrous form, he now assumed the rest as solely on your soldiers. Back in our own time, you already have driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learn wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed afar in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall blast your sword with the goddess power. May it give you your sword of the strength to drive back of the abomination that threatened this land. The marker you see upon the back of your hand is proof of that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells a sacred flame of sacred power. It is the mark of a Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. The goddess had blessed your blade, and the master sword had at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only a Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish the demise once and for all. The problem is among the countless souls in this world, only a select few those with an unbreakable spirit that can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. But the gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all of the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face the demise and give the land hope, the gods highly needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so highly, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself head first into any danger without even a moment doubt. I use you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand that this is a war and the fate of this land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to the tip of the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in the time deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I have to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all of this, I was happy just spending my day hanging around with you and Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Okay, I'm so sorry, Link. There's no saving Zelda. While it's true, but I am a highly reborn. I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds to him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? Sure, I will. Okay, so Zelda is going away for now, so she's about to remain frozen. And trapped in that whatever that is. Okay, so it's that orange object is made of crystal, I see, because that is keeping her hold. Okay, that is a very long speech. What the Zelda just told already. Oh. Okay, and we're just staring at the Emperor's eyes. Like we just finished on listening to Zelda, and that explains everything, a lot from it. So we're done. So that being said, you guys, so I believe that will have to do it. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, we're gonna go ahead and move on out of the temple if we can, and just so that if we finish on listening to the tale of what Zelda just told us about, we're just gonna go ahead and continue on by stepping up in the future of Skyloft, just to go ahead and do a lot more activity around here in this whole sky area. Whatsoever we might explore, and doing more of these quest activities from some of these people. So we're gonna go ahead and do more activity going on around here on Skyloft on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to enjoy the episode. So if you're liking the series, if you want to see more of Skyward Sword HD, be sure to leave an EVER-TASTIC like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so that you'll be still up there and notified to when my new and awesome videos happen on your way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and by all means, all in each and every one of the description are filled down below. So if you want to help support the series, you could do so. We read them step by step just to help get you on started on support my channel and throughout this series. So that's gonna be all it for Skyward Sword HD. We will be picking them more on the next one. So take care, you guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.